Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to your March 2022 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. So Capricorn, we're going to get into your reading with a Celtic Cross. Remember to use the energies as inspiration in your month ahead to help you manifest your wildest dreams. So if you're new here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and also the thumbs up if you found the video valuable. It would really help out my channel and I would be very, very appreciative. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for you. Celtic Cross, March 2022. For the Cappies, what is going on? No reversals with this deck. Let's see. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. Oh, I'm liking this. The Six of Swords. The King of Swords. Interesting. Your energy's in the past. Nine of Wands in the near future. Two of Pentacles in your heart. Ten of Wands in your environment. Eight of Wands. Wow, look at this. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles and the Star, and on the bottom is the Wheel, baby. Wheel is a turning. Okay, Jupiter and Pisces, and we got that energy right here. Wow. Okay, very interesting. Okay, now when I do a reading like this, when I do this layout, I just see where my intuition leads me, where I'm going to go first. So there's sometimes a certain energy that draws my attention first. It's not always the outcome. It's not always over here. It just, all right. And what's interesting to me is we are ending with the Star, which of course is Aquarius energy and is your second house. So I feel like what's going on here is that you are on the cusp of a major cycle ending for the better. Now, when I do a reading like this, of course, apply it to your life, how the energies fit. I do think it's something probably related to your career. I am going to do a separate career reading, but as something that you really want to ground in reality, something that you want to manifest as a part of the foundational structure of your life, the Four of Pentacles. It could have something to do with working from home, a home situation that you're working toward. But equally, it could be something in terms of a new and beautiful direction in your life. Healing your finances also with the Star here. I look at this big star that's on this deck almost as like following your North Star, which is your soul purpose, your destiny. And I do believe that we have different, soul destinies at different points in our lives and in different areas. So there is the feeling of a next chapter that's going to be opening up for you with this wheel here. And it probably has something to do with, again, how you're using your mind, transforming your thoughts, being very creative here. See the butterflies on top of his head. And also probably making some important decisions about your finances because, of course, as I said, this is your second house. But also, we have some other things going on here. We do have some good news that's coming in for you. I love this. I mean, this is very, very good reading. I mean, we do have an energetic situation getting ready to wrap up. You could be kind of burning the midnight oil here, all right, this month. You can be really involved in wrapping up some sort of very heavy situation in your life, like lots of work, lots of burdens. This is a moving card. This is like, me unpacking moving boxes, still like schlepping things from my other residents to here. So, I mean, it can be stuff like that as well. I do feel you have the stamina because, I mean, you're hanging in there, but, you're kind of like, I just want to be done with this also because you've already kind of moved on mentally, but there's some loose ends that you need to tie up. And that's also why we have this Two of Pentacles in your heart because you're kind of like juggling, it could be you're juggling two responsibilities. One's going to be wrapping up. You're juggling, living between two places. You're juggling between two jobs, like you're getting ready to start something new, but you're still at the old job because you've given your notice, but you haven't started the new one like yet. It can be something like that. where you're just kind of in this state, not really, it's not limbo, but it's a state of, I got to manage like two things at once, because this one is wrapping up, and and you want it to wrap up faster. That's the thing too with this Eight of Wands. Like, you want to be done with whatever this is over here. Because I feel like, because your energy's in the past, it's like, and you are a very patient person, Capricorn, but I feel like even your patience is like over. You're like, can this just be done? I just want it finished so I can move on and get back to my projects, back to my work, back to something new and exciting. I want to build, I want to create, whatever this is for you. So, you've already made the decision. That's the other thing with this King of Swords and this Six of Swords as these bookends here. Like, you have already made the decision about, wrapping something important up in your life. So it's not about that. It's just about actually doing the hard yards here, the hard work to get the physical details, taking the action steps, etc., to wrap it up. It's interesting that your energy is in the past. So what I feel also could be symbolized by the fact that you're in the past here is that, this devil energy, yes, can be something that we are chained to. The people that are wearing chains. And it's usually some sort of unhealthy attachment. It can be something that's very draining, very toxic, and something that's just become a burden. Like, you just energetically don't want to do it anymore. So, I'm putting these readings out in the middle of February so that you can use the energies so that you're ready to go at the beginning of March and start manifesting what you want. So what I would say here is really look at probably how you can perhaps really push the boat out and accelerate this wrapping up situation for yourself, because you could be having you could be coming sort of to a little bit of a breaking point at the end of February of exasperation and losing your patience, and just wanting, like I said, the thing to be over and done with. But as with anything, it's good to have a plan. So I feel like also like shoring up your physical resources, getting enough rest in the middle of February, end of March, nutrition, things like that, so that the journey will be smoother, so to speak, to get this thing, all the I's dotted, the T's crossed, and the thing finally done and dusted. And that also has this kind of going on here as well with this Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. There may be something early in March where you may be invited to an event. There may be an important meeting. There could be just some very pleasurable activity, gathering, group. Could be some sort of artistic gathering with the Three of Cups here. Just something pleasurable. Connections with friends, a meal at somebody's house, like that type of thing. Do it. Don't tell yourself, no, I can't do that because, I got all these other obligations. You do need a little bit of pleasure I feel as the month starts. And that pleasure and that connection and that socializing will kind of give you the boost emotionally to hurry up and get this situation wrapped up. You need a little bit of the carrot, not just the stick. You drive yourself very hard, as you know. But even you need a break. You need a little downtime. You need fun with friends. All right. So, or fun, whatever way makes you feel happy. You don't have to have friends. So if I say that, I'll get things in the comments. I don't have any friends. Okay. All right. Well, whatever brings you pleasure and joy, some sort of creative activity, nurturing a little bit of your emotional life before you get back to the drawing board and get this thing done, Capricorn. Okay. So this is very exciting. And what's interesting is that the wheel was on the bottom, right? So this month really represents, I think, a big sea change, so to speak. Jupiter's in Pisces. Of you kind of, as I said, getting back to what you do best, working on something brand new for yourself. And that's going to lead you to some sort of inspired new direction in your life. But like I said, you've got to clear something from your plate first before you're going to have the energy and focus to kind of get back to this. So, because you have a lot of bright new ideas that are coming in here that you really want to spend time developing. Whatever you do, I mean, you see this girl here, she's working at the computer. I mean, it doesn't have to be you're working at the computer, but whatever it is, like you've got a lot of exciting things. And they really could be foundationally important to your life going forward with this new chapter that I feel is coming in for you with this energy. So pace yourself. There's going to be something positive also with the wheel on the bottom. I think some very good news will come at some point this month. I think probably after you wrap this up and you can kind of breathe a sigh of relief. And it's kind of like the universe is waiting to bring this in for you after you take care of this, right? So get this done, shift the burden. Because right now, like this is the same thing with this. She can't see anything else in front of her face. So that's the other thing. You cannot, even if the universe brought you something brand new opportunity at the beginning of March, you're not going to be able to focus on it and do it anyway because you still got to fix this and finish this out. So that's the thing. Once you get this done, this will come on in and you're going to have something very exciting to look forward to with this star. And you're going to have that healing refreshment to have this burdensome situation wrapped up for you. So very exciting. And I do feel that there could be some sort of surprise, some sort of good news with your finances also. We have a lot of nice energy. Like they said, the Jupiter in Pisces, which is very positive. We have the star aspecting the star here, because I always look at this energy as influencing the outcome with your second house. And we have some nice energy here with your finances. So excellent, Capricorn. Get it done. So thank you so much for joining me for your March 2022 Celtic Cross reading. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. And of course, give them a little time to play out. And remember, yes, please do use the energies. Don't let them use you. All right. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.